Hello there, Internet. I'm back yet again. Have you missed me? I hope you did. Like I said in my last light language video, I intend to focus more on teaching. And what I wanted to talk to you about today is something that not everyone really gets the hang of, and it's the mechanics of love. You might wonder, what the hell is he talking about? The mechanics of love? I just love something and that's it, right? But that's not really the case. It goes a bit deeper than that. And I wanted to start with saying that you are all unconditionally loved by the Creator. Call it the Creator, call it the One Infinite, call it God. You know the deal. It's got different names depending on traditions and lineages, and yeah, well, there are different reasons why we call it different names. So to start off with, whenever you set an intention, you proclaim your love towards a certain direction. And what this means is that it just kind of it's kind of hard to explain, really. But I'm gonna try my best. So when you proclaim your love towards something, what are you actually saying? Well, you're saying that you're ready to do whatever it takes to get there, to get that thing or realization or go into in that general direction. So for example, if you set an intention that you're going to start working out, you might have some issues with like thinking that oh no, well, I don't know about this is a commitment, can I really follow through with this, do I have the energy for it, etc. But after you set your intention, you start to attract it towards your field, so to speak. Um, so after you started attracting it, it's gonna come in some way, shape, or form. It's gonna come eventually. Whatever you truly desire is on its way towards you constantly. So, in that way, we could say that all of your dreams are actually coming true. And if that's not nice, then I don't know what is. So, anyways, there is a 3-stage process before you can manifest this. And that was the first stage. Second stage is what Bentinho Massaro would call, he's a spiritual teacher, by the way. You can find him on YouTube and on his website, bentinhomassaro.tv, something like that. And the second stage, anyway, that's kind of like the trigger on a gun. No, the safety on a gun, sorry. So it's asking you, do you really want to make this change right now? And if you're ready for it, you'll have no issues clearing the second stage and going into stage 3 if you actually really want it. And stage 3 is the stage of completion, of celebration, if you will. So yeah, that's one of the ways, one of the mechanics of love. Another one is you could call it the manifestation of your integrity. And what I mean by that is that it checks with your integrity levels. So integrity, I would say, is breaking integrity would be stealing someone's happiness or infringing upon their freedom in some kind of way. So anyway, it checks with your integrity if you're ready for it again. You always get what you're ready for, not more, not less. You have to excuse me, I'm a bit tired, so my brain is not really functioning optimally right now. Oh, yeah, I did a lengthy light language session earlier, transformative one, and I'm still recuperating from that. Anyways, where were we? Yeah, integrity. Anyways, if your level of integrity is high enough, then you'll basically pass the test. So if I say that I love someone, and that I actually don't mean that I'm attached to them and I love them for what they mean to me, but I actually unconditionally love them, you'll be notified if you're being truthful or not, so to speak. It might be obvious, it might be subconsciously, unconsciously. It can take some different shapes and forms. And if you're ready for it, you'll have the manifestation at the tips of your finger. And you'll love them, everything will be beautiful, happy, fulfilling. You know what I mean. I think you do. Another mechanic would be resistance. Resistance towards loving something could look like saying that there is a part of you who loves it, but there is a part of you who does not. And if you're thinking like this, you can just scan your consciousness right now and see how many of you are there really. Are there really 2 of you? Where's the other one? Is he in your fingers? In your toes? In the air? Where is he or she? Or is there only one you? I would say that there is only one you, that is very obvious if you just do this. Oh, I'm kind of brain dead. Oh, it's funny. Yeah. So, anyways, since there only is one you, then what's the problem really? Do you want it or do you not want it? It's pretty simple, but you gotta be honest with yourself. And I mean, like, truly honest. Not have any ulterior motives around why you're thinking, why, like, the way you're thinking. And if you pass this test, then you'll have it again. No, sorry, it's another criteria for getting what you want. Which is no problem if you really want it. If you really want it, you have it. It's yours. So you can take these pointers and check in with yourself. When you're trying to love something, or how to put it. Oops, sorry. I got a noise in the background, gotta turn it off. There we go, no disturbances for us. So you can check in with yourself. A, do I really want it? B, am I really sure that I want it? Or am I fooling myself? Am I being honest? And 3, am I really ready for it right now? And if you're not ready for it, don't worry about it. It'll come when you are. It works beautifully like that. Creation is a pretty amazing thing. Well, a pretty amazing thing that is ultimately unreal. But let's get into that another time. For now, let's stick to these 3 basic mechanics of love. Think back. Think back to one of those moments when you've been genuinely caring, appreciative, loving, generous. What was it that made you be able to be like that? Feel into it. What about that situation was it that made it so you could love so freely? And it must have felt good. It's because you felt powerful. And when you feel powerful, you don't feel a need to deprive anyone else of what they want or of their good feelings in order to satisfy yourself. I let that sink in for a moment. Asele minikitisiati yareka manakasekitisio. Akana manasetisia lankana manakasekitisia setio sekitiminia. So you can see clearly, if you investigate, that there's nothing wrong with feeling powerful. Feeling power is part of our natural state. You are all powerful creators. Believe it or not. It's up to you what you choose to believe in. But I'm saying that you are. Anyway. And by the way, these things that I'm talking about are nothing new. There are other spiritual teachers out there talk about similar things. And I do encourage you, if it resonates or if you feel drawn to it, to go check them out. The one I look at the most is Bentinho Massaro, a Dutch guy, but he who teaches in English, and he's really nice. His teachings are simple yet profound. So now, what can you do in order to feel more powerful in your life? The most direct route is to simply choose to feel powerful. You are ultimately the one who decides how you feel 24/7, 365. No matter if someone chops your foot off, you can still choose to feel good. And I mean holistically, excitingly, really good. Everything feels perfect. I'm sure I could come up with some more words to describe it. But you probably get the general gist of what I'm trying to say. Another way could be to imagine yourself as being powerful. When you imagine something, when you start to see it, eventually you'll start feeling it. And after feeling it comes becoming it. Imagination is your friend. And it's not just something weird that people do just because they're weird or they are unrealistic or whatever you want to call it. You're actually tuning yourself to an alternate reality. Where it's okay. Everything that can possibly be exists right here, right now. And if you tune yourself to it, into it, onto it, and start becoming it, there you go. Mission accomplished. You did it. Yay, very happy. You could also investigate when if you're feeling powerless, you can look back upon times when you've felt powerless. And investigate, why did I feel powerless? And you probably guessed by now that I'm gonna say it's because you felt you were lacking something. You chose to believe in lack, which is something that creation simply cannot compute. If you look into it, you can see, for example, if I lose my hand, am I lacking the hand? Or am I experiencing myself as choosing to believe that I'm lacking it? Can you remove anything from creation? Or is creation always whole, always perfect? And with lack beliefs, come trying to steal happiness from people. You're lacking it, you're stealing it from others because you are lacking it. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't worry. We've all been there, all distorted and messed up. Acting out our unconsciousness. Don't worry about it. It's truly beautiful. And it's all the creator in the end. I'm gonna do some light language, transmitting a frequency of total lacklessness, if that's a word, I'm not sure. You know what I mean. Well, simple enough. Let's get it. Okaramanasi alamanaseti alakatekisia rakamanaseti shitio seti alamanikisiti o saketiki neminikisiti rakamanakaseshi salamanasakatiki arakamanakesekitiki o rakamanakesekiti rakamanase seti. Oselemini asekiti aora kalamanaka sekiti kisikiti asekiti o sakate I alamanaka sekiti rakamanaka sekiti o alakamanaka sekiti rakamanaka si o sekiti sekiti Aramanaka sekiti o alakamanaka setisi alamaka sekiti o rakamanaka sekiti siase liminiki siate yate. I encourage you to investigate your lack beliefs. If you feel bad, You must feel, you must believe that something is lacking. It's really possible to resolve all of them and feel perfect around the clock and live an amazing life. In fact, it's senseless to live the kinda hellish, lacking life, so to speak. In your natural state, you have access to infinite bliss, unconditional love. Believe it or not, you won't turn into a crazy serial killer or something like that. You'd be surprised how loving you become. You not only do you love others unconditionally, but also yourself automatically. Yeah, as always, I'm really happy to be doing this. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.